Tension rings for me. Government to start testing new internal version. What I wanted is the oil news. I'm damn it, under attack. Websites are trying to get me to click and agree. Accept. Right there. One of the world's largest oil companies just ditched the dollar. Let that sink in. Let it sink in, man. Let it sink in. Today is Friday morning, 9:02 a.m., October 25th, 2019. Russia's largest oil company, Rosneft, has already completed the switch away from the U.S. dollar to euros. Okay, does Donald Trump weigh in on this? I don't know. We're going to go tweet her. Flatter. 45th president. He's got a pinned tweet. Where is the whistleblower? And why did he or she write such a fictitious and incorrect account of my phone call with the Ukrainian president? Why did the IG allow this to happen? Who is the so-called informant? Who was so inaccurate? A giant scam. Oh, okay. 8 minutes ago, Donald J. Trump is an absolutely historic president already in less than 3 years in office. His record is there for everyone to look at and to examine and compare. This is an illegitimate effort to overthrow a president, not a formal impeachment inquiry. At Lou Dobbs. Thank you, Lou, says Donald J. Trump. He's got a 3-part tweet. Turkey fully understands not to fire on the Kurds as they leave what will be known as the safe zone. And I'm not reading the rest of it, guys. Congressman Tim Ryan of Ohio has finally dropped out of the race for president. Another big drop out of the president race was, along with 0% Tim Ryan, 0% at Rep Swalwell. Impeachment inquiry. Democrats have no concern for the rules. Yeah, they do. They just have no concern for you. You got it wrong. They have no respect for anybody but themselves. And even then they don't. They're self-loathing. Come on. We all know that. All right, Donald, thank you for the tweets. Top on Drudge is still Justice Department opens criminal probe into own and Russian investigation. The wolf will investigate the wolf on the chickens that disappeared in the hen house. Caught on tape, powerful woman Kellyanne Conway threatens a reporter. Okay. Did reporter take it seriously? Did reporter act on said threat? And what was the threat? To ruin you with Stanley Scheinbaum? I threatened to ruin you with Stanley Scheinbaum. Russia tests disconnecting from the internet. All right, them are my headlines. I am sitting here on top of the world. Oh, I gotta download. Quick charts. Methinks. Okay. And restore cells. We're back. Okay. Oil is maintaining within $1. Oil's down 26 cents. Oil denominated in dollars is down 26 cents after largest Russian oil company announces it will only do business in euros. Good for the euro. Russia is now propping up the euro. Let me move over. And for those who want to know, that are just listening, you can find Mad World at YouTube. Today on MountSolon.com, we have Ketzer up at North River convenience store. It's at the corner of North River and Natural Chimneys Road, and right outside of Mount Solon, at the edge of Sangersville, the edge of Stokesville. All right. The futures has held the trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on the trend line. The Dow Industrial Futures are holding, but very little volume, very little movement. Something's happening today. Not so far, so good. Everything is calm, looks good, but there's definitely an air, something in the air. There's some Fernando, right? Tesla stock slips. Analyst actions. Morgan Stanley lowers Twitter's price target. Press release. S&P GR. God damn it. Moved. All my headings just moved. Update. Walmart isn't waiting for Halloween. Forget trick-or-treating and Halloween costumes. Walmart Incorporated is launching right into Christmas, unveiling online holiday deals at midnight Eastern Time Friday, October 25th. Okay. I guess we're not waiting until the day after. The early deals drop will be available online, with the stores making the conversion to Christmas after Halloween, which is next Thursday. Brat Spies. Yeah. Brat Spies. BRATESPIES. Chief Merchandising Officer for Walmart said it was the earliest start ever. Wedbush maintains neutral. Nothing jump. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one. Tesla stock. Twitter's stock. Edges up. I don't care. Mr. President, are you twitting and twatting? Again, today is Friday morning, 9:10 a.m., October 25th, 2019. Kester for sheriff. Kester for sheriff. Let's see. One of my neighbors dropped by the other day, sat with me on the porch, and said, "You know what, Charles? You need to go visit Mr. Kester and find out what he is all about." I don't know how it's supposed to. Neil Kester. Oh, holy shit. There he is. News conference 1021. Let's see what he had to say.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Good. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to this press conference. I really do appreciate you taking the time to come out and listen to the concerns that I have. I'll be sharing a little bit about my platform today, and then I'll be discussing the Sheriff's Office accreditation.
No, he's got crap volume. I can't hear it.
I'm going to mention an opportunity for open dialogue with the Augusta County residents. I've been on the campaign trail for some time now, and I've heard your complaints and concerns. And the most common complaints and concerns are bullying in the schools and school security. Along with that, obviously, school safety, the drug and opioid crisis, human trafficking and illegal immigration, and the lack of service provided by the Augusta County Sheriff's Office. These are not made up. These are what I've been told from the citizens of Augusta County. So we're going to address some of these concerns today.
All right. I don't know. Leading the sheriff's office and employee retention. Really? Because there seems to be a problem with employee retention in Smith's office. Interesting. School safety and bullying in school. Yeah. You're forcing them into prison, and then you're complaining about there being bullies in prison. Right? Whatever. Of course, my neighbors, they don't want to put their children in prison and then get upset how they get treated in prison. Crazy world I live in. Don't get it, don't understand it. I am 2 minutes away from the opening bell. The futures are very stagnant. Things aren't really hopping. I hedged everything on dropping last night. I hedged everything. It's all there, man. I am all in on shorting the Dow Industrial. That was my call last night. It's got very little movement in the futures, everybody. That's good for me. That means that I got a deal, right? Got a deal. What time did they open the market? I don't know. Okay. Call for public question and answer session with Sheriff Smith in town hall setting. Well, they're having, I don't know if they're going to have a town hall setting up there. It's supposed to be hot dogs and come meet the guy, so the meet and greet. Accelerate accreditation and missing evidence in murder case. Okay. Yeah. Missing evidence, huh? Somebody told lies. Now they're just saying it's missing. I guess I do not follow these local politics. Joining regional human trafficking task force. Yeah, well, you know, that is MS-13 is the Democratic Party, or Republican Party. Kessler, man. That's people you know. You shook hands with people who are human trafficking. You just don't know it. You're a politician. They're all over the place, man. They're the same people who cause evidence to come up missing. Evidence. That's a real scandal. But Mr. Kessler, I imagine you're going to sign a W-2 form, and then you're going to lose all your power to the county manager, and he'll tell you what you can and can't do, and you'll find out why Smith at times is ineffectual. You will be captured. You will be an employee of the town manager. He is in charge. Better check and make sure he's got an oath of office. Better make sure that the county attorney has an oath of office, and you better make sure the guy in charge of all the property, which is the zoning officer, make sure he has one. All three of those gentlemen are running our county. They are the highest officers in the county, and they're supposed to have oaths of office. And they're not allowed to change the oath of office. They have to have the oath of office that they do is outlined in law. And it's in the Constitution of Virginia, and it's in the Code of Virginia. And the Code and Constitution are in form. And if it doesn't exactly present itself as in the Code of Virginia and in the Constitution, then it's not a valid oath of office. It has been bastardized. It is a Democrat. It's a socialist. It's a Bolshevik. Because the Bolsheviks just changed the rules to suit themselves. My friend, if you're not a Bolshevik and you voted for Trump, Castor, you support Trump, you want to join his human trafficking task force, well, watch out. Also, they have this program where they're convincing you to take federal money to round up people and their guns. And Pence is running around the country supporting it. Everybody should look into it, you know. So, right now, Smith's a known enemy. Yeah, okay. Hey, Buckshot, I really know how to hit your button with that Bolshevik shit. Let's see. I didn't hear a ding, ding, ding. Let me see what's going on. Not yet. Coming up. I lost it. Popped it out of its cocoon, and start is right there. 26,805. I think it's $800-point move. Is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. It's coming up. True News. They're reporting on this issue of the Russians going to the euro. Now Russia's largest oil company is in support of the euro. It is trying to shift oil to the euro dollar, to the euro, which, I'll be honest with you, doesn't look like it's had much effect. So that announcement was already factored in as far as I can tell. And it's only helping my pocketbook still. It hasn't hurt it. The lower oil goes, the better. Oil has pretty much been stable since May. Nice and stable. I like that movement. For May, right here. It's got a lot of pressure on it, keeping it down. A nice little band. Look at that. Right there. That's been holding for a while. That's good. Good. Very good. Thank you for the lower oil prices. Of course, everything that's good is because Trump did it, and everything that's bad is because Nancy Pelosi did it. I am a robot. The Dow still, the futures it's opening up 49 down, but Still tight. Still tight. Futures. Futures. I'm standing on pins and needles. Look at that. There you go. Thank you. Stay on it. 25th. Dow futures down 50. It's right there on support. Right there. See that book shot? Support. I'm watching it. I'm going to watch it fall. I watched the Twin Towers fall. I watched a lot of things on television. I watched people run into the Potomac River on television live, trying to save people in an ice-flowed Potomac. It was a true thriller. It was epic and movie-like to watch people handed rescue ropes to others, only to slip under the water because it was so cold. Those were people who they heroically gave their life for another. I hope those people use that opportunity to do God's work. Somebody sacrifices their life for you, man. You know, I really hope that you take that to heart and do God's work afterwards. God sent them. Oh, we sent them. The devil wouldn't do that. No way. $9:22. It's October 25th, 2019. We're here on a Friday the 25th. I think I made a prediction last night that today is going to be the Dark Friday. Also, in news in the region, Woodstock, they're having at the community center. No, wait a minute. I think it's an Elk Lodge. A gun show. And it should be an interesting gun show to go to. Right, Neil? Just go ahead and Google Woodstock, Virginia. Gun show trader, Woodstock, Virginia. October 26th through the 27th. Yep. Doors open at 9 a.m. They'll be kicking you out at 5, and then on Sunday, again open at 9 a.m. and then they'll like to leave around 4 p.m. General admission is $7. Children under 12 are supposedly free. You're allowed to park your car at no extra cost. They'll be raffling off firearm and a painting. This is run by Sporting Shows Unlimited. Go see your neighbors. They're at sportingshowunlimited.com. Also, you're encouraged to go out and meet your neighbors at North River store today. It starts, rumor is to me from good old Donnie up the street, that it starts at 11 a.m. and through 1. Also, go out and see your neighbors, shake hands, find out if you guys have things in common. Ask this guy some serious questions. You know, not these 9 bullet points, these 8 points. He's not going to do anything about missing evidence. He's not going to personally guard anything. All he can do is hire people he trusts. But he's going to be saddled with Smith's crowd. You know, does he already have his deputies in place? Does he have the balls to run a deputy's office with no W-2s? Just just use the oath of office and give them a badge and say, hey, man, pay attention, guard our border, and let's not allow bullshit. Is he going to enforce no attic laws, or is he going to go to Mosaic, or is he a Christian? How does his Christian faith affect his time in office? Because he's going to be swearing an oath, right? Well, what is his God? Who is his God? Will he name his God? Does he believe that there's power in the blood of Jesus Christ? He's been baptized. Will he renounce Jesus in order to stay in politics? Because there are groups right now inside this country who think that if you believe in God, you're going to go to re-education camps. Well, if you don't believe in their God and you're opposed to their God, and they're also trying to pass laws, will this guy enforce a law where, okay, you're not allowed to use a word? If you use a word in public, you'll be arrested. Is he going to enforce the locking up and arresting of people and fining them because they use a word or they have an emotion? Or is he going to lock people up because they have an emotion? Oh, and because they have an emotion, are they going to lose their rights? Is it going to be against the law to have certain emotions and feelings about way people treat you and the way things are going in this country? Where does he draw the line? Is he gonna defer to people in black robes and people in white robes? Where does he draw the line? At what point does he stop thinking and he becomes a robot? At what point are you a robot, Mr. Kester? These are all questions that matter. So Mount Solon, if you're within the screeching of my voice at 102.3 FM, the village of Mount Solon, Virginia, where the good people of Virginia live, breathe, on the land, ba-ba-ba-ba. We're a village. We're not incorporated though. Augusta County is incorporated. They're going to expect you to step out of your common law sheriff's position and become an employee, buddy. That's where it all rubber meets the road. Then you're going to be filling out forms and applying and submitting and accepting for money for a task force. You're going to be involved with joint drug task force. Somebody outlaws a plant and you're going to go put them in jail because you have the right in your mind's eye to negate God's creation. That's right. God created it, and you think you and your crowd have a right to steal God's creation and call it yours, and then outlaw it. You're gonna wage war against plants. You're gonna wage war against inanimate objects. That's what guns confiscate. All right, I've got 1 minute to go. It is 9:29 according to not my real time, but to yeah. 40 seconds to go. 9:29 and 21 seconds until opening bell. And according to the futures, it looks like it's going to open low. 68053, 2672. Oh, it's opening lower. 848. 848 ask. 729 bid. Go 6 5 4 2. My speaker turned off. This speaker is going to be. That was off. There you go. Futures are still holding. The futures are down 54. Kester. Are you going to allow people to use star chambers and start arresting bureaucrats and politicians? Because that's what the prosecutor, Mr. Schiff, is doing. If Mr. Schiff comes into our county, will you arrest him? Will you arrest him? All right, 9:31. I got 30 minutes into this. Nothing exciting has occurred. The end is not here yet, but it's near. Damn it! I'm telling you, it's near. I know it is. I know it's near. Dow and Jones. Dow is down. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, wait a minute here. Dow is down 26. It's on its way to hit the futures. Okay. Gosh. Months. Very, very little volume. It opens up little volume. That means something is on the horizon, guys. Everybody, check your six. Thank you for tuning in. Nothing exciting has happened, but there's very, very little volume today. Right now, as you can see here, it's a spiraling little disc of nothing. Very little movement this morning. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Buckshot, good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. And fuck the bullshit.